A look at Petco Park here on a fine Friday night. The opener of the final series of the year between the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres.
And now, your 2017 San Diego Padres.
And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Colin will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight.
Third baseman, Colin Rowe.
And we get underway here tonight as the first pitch is hit on the ground to short. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Colin Rowe will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Colin Rowe.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
One time. Here we go. Here we go, guys. All right.
First offering on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready now, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, we need a strikeout right here.
Hey, see if you can drive. What do you say?
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
He's set, now the pitch. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go. We got to hold him right here.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get yourself right here. Let it fly right here. Come on now. Here we go,
The
guys.
1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and the count now 2-2.
Third inning, no score to this point. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this will get the runner up to third with 2 away, but it looked like it might have had a chance to get down initially. Good job to run it down out there in the alley.
Colin Rowe will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Colin
Here's the
Rowe.
first offering.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Now here's the pitch.
Boys, let's go. Here we go.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pitch, drive it right here.
Here's the pitch.
Fellas, let's go.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Upton is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out. Jed Jerko will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Full count offering on its way. Lined hard into left field, and that'll be back-to-back singles here to kick off the inning.
Boy, there's a lot of action going on here in this last inning or so, and that's how you answer back after 4 cross the plate against you. You get the first 2 guys on base to start things out, and then you tell them, hey, you know, we can put together some big innings too.
Colin Rowe will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Colin Rowe.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Yeah, come on now, big guy.
Now the first pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
2-0 now.
Hey, let her rip one time. Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
All right, here we go now.
Waiting next is Austin Jackson.
See it. Drive it. Hey, plays at 1 now.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Colin Rowe will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Colin Rowe.
First pitch coming. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Another fine performance from the fella you see on your screen, Robinson Cano. He's our tops player of the game. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. It's the penultimate game of the year between the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. Colin Rowe will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
And you know what, guys? I think this is what you call an early statement right there. This is the first pitch of the game, and he doesn't just go after it. He lashes at this thing. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double. Hello.
Will Myers will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now here it comes. And look out as this bat shatters on impact, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Colin Rowe will stand in. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Third baseman, Colin Rowe.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
First offering on the way. Fouled straight back.
Hey, nobody out now.
Here's the pitch.
You can drive it here.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Colin Rowe will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Colin Rowe.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Here's the first offering.
Come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Here's the 1-1.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
I think that's a situation where he just wasn't ready for the fastball, and it got on him too quickly and just hits a lazy fly ball to right.
Colin Rowe will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Third baseman, Colin Rowe.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon as it's been a good contest so far.
It really has. Both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
And now a pitch on the way. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point from the contest. Justin Upton will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Hey, we got one here.
Here comes a 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Rowe is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one. A fine Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And let's also get a brief look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Colin Rowe will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
110.
Now here it comes.
Come on, Biggin, stay hot up there.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, there's a good way to start it. A nice little 4-hopper to short to take care of the leadoff guy, and that might help you get into a little bit of a groove.
Colin Rowe will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll get in there safely.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a 3-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well-deserved.
Colin Rowe will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on.
Come on, baby.
He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Colin Rowe will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Third baseman, Colin Rowe.
Hey, roll it up here. Here we go.
Here's the first offering. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Ground ball right here. Let's turn 2. Hey, double him up. Let's go.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Line hard into left. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner is in from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is in to score as well. So the lead swells to 6-3.
And what a perfect way to start an inning right here. You get runners on first and second, and you know that puts the pitcher in a little bit of hot water. Then, as you see here, he turns up the heat even more, driving in both of those runs and winding up on third base. Still nobody out.
Colin Rowe will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Third baseman, Colin Rowe.
Hey, nobody.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say? Hey, get ahead.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. And 1 away in the inning here as you see the Padres modeling their camouflage jerseys this afternoon. Popular here as a salute to the many servicemen and women in the San Diego area. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory.